I'm coming, Sam.
Merlin. Is he allowed to eat it now?
Yes. Can you find number 1, Merlin? Ouch.
Merlin. Mama. Ooh.
Wow. Open it up. What's inside? Oh, you're such a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's not. It's so cool, isn't it? You want that one? Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It is the 1st of December today, so we did advent calendars this morning. That was very exciting. The kids were proper giddy. It was really nice to see, actually. And it's just been a busy one, as I'm sure you can tell from the little montage at the beginning. I'm currently folding laundry. Mark and I, he booked a day off to spend with me yesterday, which was so lovely. And we decided to go to the Christmas markets, which was really nice. So we just kind of had a day for us. And we've been trying to do that a lot at the moment. I think that with the past year, we've spent so much time together, because obviously he works from home now and I work from home anyway. But not all of that time has been strict quality time. And I think sometimes you've got to really work to remember that, you're both people, individual people going through your own things, and there's stress in your lives and stuff, but you've got to remember that it's hard for the both of you, and then really try and spend some good time together, because you know your relationship is important at the end of the day. When it's all said and done and the kids are grown and they've flown the nest, it's you two again. And I really meant what I said when we got married in September. It's forever for me. And I don't know, I think it's really important to prioritize each other. He's my best friend. I really mean that. I love him so much. And it was a really nice day, and I think we really just needed a bit of daytime carefree fun, because it's all well and good going out in the evenings, and I really like that, but sometimes it can feel quite rushed, and you always want to get back because you've got someone babysitting, you don't want to leave it too late. And yesterday we just kind of had a bit of time to take it slow and relax, and it was really lovely. And today has just been manic. We suffered a leak around the lantern in our, in the kitchen-y bit, just because of Storm Arwen. Oh, 1 second. And yeah, it was only a small leak. It was nothing serious, major or anything like that. And these things happen. And the guys who did our extension came back and checked it this morning. But he came at 7:30, because obviously that storm had done a bit of damage everywhere, to be honest. So he came and fitted us in first thing. And here we go. Oh, sorry, Stan. And there you go, bug. Yeah, so he came and fitted us in first thing, and the doorbell went. I was still in my pajamas trying to get them all sorted for breakfast and stuff. And he fixed it, and he just said it was a bit of rubber had come away because of the weather. So that was all sorted now, which was a relief. But when you have something like that going on, and it just sets you completely off course for the rest of the day. So I'm honestly surprised that I've even got makeup on, to be honest, because it was just a bit of a rush. But I'm just so glad that it's done, do you know what I mean? So Then we went and we did the school run, me and Stan. We went and nipped and got a quick Costa. Then I realised that I didn't have any change for Playgroup, so I had to go to 2 cash machines in the end. One of them wasn't working. Got some money out. Went to Playgroup, met up with 2 of my friends, and had some really nice chats with some of my friends on the school run this morning as well. I felt like I saw everyone today. You know, when you just have one of those days where you literally bump into every single soul. And yeah, it was really nice actually. Stan made a little tree craft thing. They do like a craft every week, and there's like a sing-song thing at the end, and it was good fun. And now we are home. As you can see, I'm on laundry duty. I've already checked my emails and replied to about like what I had 4 that had come in that were like I needed to reply to ASAP, so I've done that and folded that. I need to turn the dryer on in a second when I finish this, because the kids' advent activity for today, because we do like an activity calendar, their activity was to put their Christmas bedding on. So Stan didn't actually have any for his new bed, so I got him some new bedding. It's like a Christmas sloth set. It was only a cheap and cheerful one. Thank God sloths are in, that's all I can say. And I've washed it because obviously it's new, so that needs to be dried and then put on. I'm going to try and do it before they get home from school as like a surprise, but I also need to do our grocery order, and I need to make sure I can concentrate on that because I'm having the girls round on Saturday for like a Christmas get together, just because A, they deserve spoiling, and B, I can't wait to see them. And obviously it's Christmas, so I'm hosting, and I'm going to do like nibbles and mulled wine and chambord and prosecco and all of that, and I need to make sure that I've got everything. I've picked up a few bits from Aldi actually that I spotted when I went there before, because we'd run out of strawberries, apples. I got some little pancake things for breakfast and cucumber, but I'll show you those in a sec. So I need to do that and just sort of get back on top of things, because as always, when you take your foot off the pedal and have a little bit of time for yourself, you end up just automatically behind again, don't you? But I thought I would bring you along. These days, like, I don't vlog them as much anymore because, well, I always felt like my vlogs are a little bit boring, to be honest, because we don't do stuff every single day. Like, we live a very normal life. But I always get requests to do videos like this towards Christmas time, and I shall not let you down. So I'm going to turn my dryer on now and crack on. I look so dishevelled now I'm in this light. I got so wet on the walk back from Playgroup and stuff, and I know I look a mess. Apologies. I was also wearing a hat and my hair is scruffy as anything, but these are what I picked up from Aldi. So I got this baking chorizo camembert. This is for Saturday with the girls. I got, this one's funny, it's bacon camembert again, but with sprout pesto. And I got this one because I just thought it would be a bit of fun to try. Like, we might all hate it, but sometimes it's just nice to have fun. Plus, I love sprouts, I think I'm gonna like it. Strawberries that we needed, apples that we needed. These are Pink Ladies, I love them, they're amazing. If I snack on something on the day at the moment, it generally is an apple. Stan picked some sweets for his brother and sister, bless him, and he also got himself a pack. He's having some of them at the moment with his lunch right in front of me, and he's got the iPad on for a little bit, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. I got some Dippets, like breadstick one. These are really good if you just have a really manic day and then you come to make and pack lunches. I always make it the night before because I don't need that stress in the morning. But sometimes it's just good to have in, like, if you run out of bread and you forget to pick up a loaf and it's raining and it's dark and you don't want to go back out again with 3 kids. I just keep things like this in. And these are backup things. I can't get them back in now, but I have those. I got maple barbecue pork belly bites. They come with little sticks, again for Saturday night. I've got a Saturday night pile, that's going there. I also got the salt and chilli version. Again, they come with little sticks, and I just thought like they would be really nice. I have 2 packs of the Italian charcuterie selection, again for Saturday. And Honestly, I wish I'd had more chance to properly look around, but A, I didn't have a pound for a trolley anymore. I had a 3-year-old with me who was hungry and bored, and we were walking, so I could only really buy what I could carry while still being able to hold his hand. So I think I will just check and see what Tesco's got available. But I have to say, I shop at Tesco quite a bit, but I don't always rate their party food. I feel like Aldi, like Sainsbury's, M&S, they do it a lot better. I'm just gonna put that out there. We have Santa lollies. I get these every year. They do Easter ones and they also do Halloween ones at Aldi, and I always pick them up because they're fun. It's like little treats or lunchbox like surprises and that kind of thing. Mainly what I picked up today was just top-ups for lunches, which is so irritating because obviously we get the food shop tomorrow, but this is what I mean, like they're like locusts, they just eat me out of half and home. So I got 2 packs of the baby cucumbers because they have like 1 each in their lunch every single day, so like they go quite quickly, and I just thought I would get 2 because sometimes I serve them with like dinner as well. So that's more packed lunch stuff. Crisps for fat lunches, these are like McCoy's, they're just cheaper. I got some barbecue chicken because I'm going to make some pinwheels in a second, yogurts, and then I picked these up for their breakfast because they really like them. They're the chocolate filled crepes. Tesco do them, Sainsbury's do them, Aldi do them. I think pretty much everywhere does them, and they just really like that. So that was my mini Aldi haul. And now what I'm going to do while he is eating and I can see him is I'm going to prep our dinner. And I'm going to do the pinwheels for packed lunches, let them cool, put them in a tub, and then I can also just use those either for snacks, lunches, and like throughout the weekend as well, because obviously it's Wednesday, so we'll just see how long they last, but that is the plan. So I'm gonna go put this away now. So, I have been a bit of a muppet really. I'm eating some dippy head that Mark made me, bless him. Despite having loads of stuff that I needed to get done, instead I decided to sort through all of our kitchen cupboards. Well, I say all, 3 of the cupboards were really doing my head in, and I've sorted the other ones out recently. So I started doing that, but you know when you just like, you know you should stop and actually do the stuff that you need to do, but you carry on doing it anyway. And I must have spent about an hour rearranging everything. And one of them is a big larder cupboard. I'll go and show you in a second when I finish it. But Stan's bedding is dry, but I've got another load in the dryer, which you probably hear because I've got to close the utility door. I'm trying to eat this quickly. I've been doing some emails, and I'm scheduling a video that I need to set live later tonight. I've got to do the Tesco order, and I really do need to do that before we go and get the kids, because otherwise it would be one of those things that I leave until last minute and then do a absolute, you know, like when you do it in a rush and you add absolutely nothing that you need and just a load of random stuff, and it doesn't make any sense when you get it, and then you're like, well, I'm full of regret now. That's what it's going to be like. So I need to do that, and I've not even prepped any dinner or done the pinwheels yet. In fact, all the stuff is on the counter and I'm looking at it. So it's not been the best day so far. Stan's happy as Larry though. He just like keeps coming in and he's playing, he's been doing some colouring, and he's back on the iPad again now, which I don't mind him going on, because A, he's happy, B, we've done loads of playing today and we've been out all morning, and he's like had some fresh air, he's played with friends, he's socialised, he's sung, he's done crafts. So I feel like I need to let go of the mum guilt and just understand that I also have other responsibilities too, but it still gets me up here. It's really annoying. But I just thought I would come on and update you and eat this, and then I will take you around and show you what I've done. Okay, so got to leave in 10 minutes. I thought I would quickly show you what I was doing and show you the cupboards and stuff. I was going to take you straight to it, but I just kind of decided to crack on. So let's do the cupboards first. Come with me. So these are like drinks glasses and like mugs, coffee cupboard, because obviously coffee machine is here and like squashes down here and whatever, so it kind of makes sense. These were, I'm going to turn you around, these were an absolute mess, like a shambles. There was stuff all over the place, and this is going to be the kiddies bits. This is like seasonal mugs, matching wine glasses, non-matching wine glasses from ones that have been broken, posh Christmas wine glasses, mulled wine stuff, Mark's whiskey glasses, more fancy glasses from mulled wine and stuff, pint glasses, but they're all in use because we're drinking from them, random middle-sized glasses, fancy mason jar glasses that aren't actually that convenient to drink out of. And yeah, it didn't look like that before, trust me. I love this cupboard. It's well cool, very handy. And then in here was just a shambles of mugs. I used to have the coffee pods up here, but I was always reaching to get them and it made no sense, so I've adjusted the shelves and moved it down a little bit. So we've got coffee pods, vitamins, tea. I'm not a tea drinker really, but Mark is. So there's caffeine free, decaffeinated tea and normal tea there. And then mugs that we use a lot, more mugs that we use like a bit more, and then mugs that we don't use as much. And then my favourite reusable one, which is this one here. And then finally, pinwheels are in the oven. In here was shameful. I would have done a before and after, but in all honesty I couldn't bear the judgment. It was just a mess. Like this whole shelf here, you couldn't even see to the back of it. There was just empty cereal boxes or like stuff that shouldn't be there, so reorganised it all. So there's like kids sweets and treats up there. It looks more full than it is because it's got a open box of celebrations in that bit. There's not actually that much in there. There's adult like treats and snacks in here, and then vitamins and stuff on that little basket there. Cereal jars of stuff. Those are the sweets that Stan picked for the other two. Herbs and spices drawer is organised again, thank God. And then these are all like tins, pasta, rice, that kind of thing, bread drawer, and then like packed lunch snacks and stuff that I don't mind the kids helping themselves to as long as they ask me first. So that is all done. And then over here I've been making pinwheels, which are in the oven. They are chicken, barbecue chicken, cheddar and mozzarella mix and a bit of sun-dried tomato. And they are, in all honesty, probably almost done. And then, oh, you're foggy. Let's clean you up there. What you like, you guys, getting all foggy like that. There we go. And then here, I've used some leftover ham that I made on Sunday. Keep it up. I'm gonna crisp it up in here, maybe with a little bit of garlic, some oil, seasoning possibly. And then I've pre-cooked some pasta, which is cooling down here. And then I've also got some peas and broccoli here, which I'm going to add to my pasta. And I'm basically going to make a cheese sauce. It's a bit like a macaroni cheese in all honesty, but maybe possibly a little bit healthier, because I'm adding stuff to it, and I'm going to bake it in the oven later. Would have finished it, however, this idiot here, looking at me, not you, forgot to pick up butter, and we have absolutely none left, so I'm going to have to get that either before, but most likely after the school run, and then I can finish making off the cheese sauce for this and get it in the oven later. But to be honest, just to have it prepped is a load off my mind, because then I can be a bit more like present with the kids. So yeah, and then there was stuff all over the floor, like raisins and pine nuts and pasta that I'd stood on when I was sorting everything out, so I've hoovered as well. And now I just need to fold some laundry really, really quickly. Off to the school run we go, or off on the school run we go. Stan had just woken up as I was about to leave. I don't think I said that he'd fallen asleep. I think I showed a clip, but I went to go and cuddle him for a bit, and then he fell asleep on me. It was really cute. But I left him because, you know, when they're 3, sometimes they need a sleep and sometimes they don't. But Mark said he'll keep an eye on him because I don't really want to drag him out after he's just woken up, and I can't be dealing with a moody toddler at the best of times. So gonna go and get Bill and Daisy now. Got to remember butter. Haven't got a mask. Yes, I've got a mask. So yeah, it's go run time. Bye.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air. That every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around.
They're not in this room. We are back from the school run now. The kids are all just having a bit of chill time. I find that works really well for mine because when they get home, and I learnt this more with Bill as he was growing up, like he unfortunately didn't really benefit from this until more recently, but you know when you're like, what did you do today? Did you do this? How was that? What did you have for lunch? You ask them loads of questions, or you like push them loads. Like generally I feel like it's a bit like when you finish work for the day and you're just a bit tired and you just want to like chill for a bit. So I always allow them just a bit of time to go and do whatever they want to do. So that's fine. I think that's okay, right? But I am avoiding folding the laundry that is right underneath me in the dryer, and I've still got to go and change 3 beds into Christmas bedding. I really like making magic at Christmas. It's one of my favourite things to do, and I feel like it's such a privilege to be able to watch my children's faces light up and do all these special things. But my goodness, sometimes I wonder if we're just making it especially hard for ourselves. When I was a little girl, I think we watched the odd Christmas movie that came on the telly. Maybe it was like channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4 or channel 5, because that's all we had initially. And then like we'd go to the Christmas mass and we'd sing Christmas carols. I'd do that with my grandparents, but I don't remember, like we didn't have stockings. I don't remember doing like advent calendars like what I do for my children. I did get an advent calendar, like a chocolate one, and all the shapes and like images were all the same no matter what calendar you got. You couldn't get any like Reese's peanut butter cups like Bill's got at the moment. And it was really simple, and like the decorations were those foil ones that like came flat, but when you suspended them they like concertinaed apart. And honestly, those Christmases were brilliant, but I can't tell you what I got for Christmas, and I can't really tell you if we went on any special days out or anything like that, but I can tell you about, you know, my gramps telling me that he had a soft spot for Mariah Carey. He always used to put her Christmas album on. I remember the smell of the potpourri that my grandma always bought every Christmas when I was younger. In fact, I'm pretty sure she still buys it now, and I'm pretty sure it's from M&S. Like the Christmas biscuits he always used to do, like the laughter every year, because I love sprouts and always have done since I was a child, so I'd always get like 10 on my plate because I was just obsessed with them, and that never changes. My Auntie Debbie used to sneak me hers because she didn't like them. And I just remember, you know, my dad always gets a flushed red face on Christmas Day. I don't know if it's because like of the port or overindulgence or because the heating's cranked right up. But I remember all these little things, like the songs he used to sing and going up and doing Christmas mass and all that sort of stuff as a kid, you know, and he used to go up and like give gifts to baby Jesus and all of that. Like I remember that, but it was never about presents, it was just the feeling. And sometimes I feel like we need to remember that. I just came in here to tell you that I was going to fold laundry. seem to have gone slightly off-piste. But I'm just trying to remind myself, because already it's like the 1st of December today and I'm just like pressure. What haven't you done yet? What do you need to do? Have you let the kids down? Is it magical enough? This person's doing this and this person's doing that and this person's gone to Lapland and you're just at home. And like, I think I know I need to remember that like we are safe, we are healthy, touch wood that continues, we are loved and we are happy, and that is really all that matters. That, and hopefully we know all the Christmas presents for the kids, but that is one thing I have sorted out. The rest of my family, however, a different story entirely, because I've not bought anything and I really need to get on with it. But let's do the laundry. I'm gonna try really hard now to get all this put away and then do their beds, because obviously those are all upstairs jobs. Come back down, finish off dinner, because I need to make a roux, like in a white sauce, like cheese sauce, and then I'll come back. Well, yeah, no, I don't know, that's it really, isn't it? Like, make dinner, feed the children, do reading book with Daisy, we've got to do that tonight. Bill's got cubs, but it's not my turn to take because I did it last week, which is quite nice. And then just collapse on the sofa, check my emails. Should I do that now? Because they're coming through thick and fast at the moment. Just trying to finish everything off. It looks like I'm on track. So, there's that. But yeah, I hope you're feeling okay and, you know, you're ready for the Christmas festivities and you're not feeling too overwhelmed either, because you're doing a good job, you know. You really are. Your way is the only way that your kids want it. I really believe that. But I need to go and do this laundry now, so let's end on that positive affirmation.
Christmas lights are shining oh so bright everywhere in this little town on this special night. And here we are car on our way back home to be with those we love the most, guided by a single star. This is the magic of Christmas.
It's a bit of a silent one, isn't it?
Mama.
Yeah?
She's climbing up the tree.
She is, isn't she? She's couldn't.
I want to hold it too. Mum was cross with Gran.
Good girl.
Gran turned left. Good. Said
Someone's at the door. Ooh. Let's go get.
Gran was in front. She was winning. Wait, she was in front. Wait, Gran was in front. Is that a puppy?
And every is the magic